Guys, welcome back to my channel. We are gonna make apple cobbler today. My son's here and he loves cobbler and he is a master on this cobbler. So we are going to do this with his help today. I'm going to show him on all of this so that when he needs to do the cobbler, he can go to my channel and look at it instead of say, hey Mom, where's that recipe again?
Which I do all the time, guys. I am not good at keeping the recipes. I'm always losing them. So this right here will be a great asset to me and to you guys. So let's go ahead and get in it.
Okay, the first thing we've got to do is put 1/4 cup of butter, and I use the unsalted here because I am going to be using self-rising flour instead of doing the all-purpose. It's just a lot easier to do that, and that's going to go in the oven first. Now I will say you can put a half a stick of butter in it if you're going to make a big batch. But we're just not going to do a big batch today. As you see my pan, we're going to stick it in the oven at 350. And all we're going to do is melt the butter. So while we're melting the butter, then I'm going to make the mix. Now we are going to add 1 cup of self-rising flour, which I already have, and 1 cup of sugar. And then we're just going to whisk this together. Nice and easy. Then we're going to do 3/4 cup of milk. We're just going to mix this in here. Now folks, I want you to just see how old this recipe is. It's already pretty. But my mama had this recipe that I wrote when I was a little girl, and then my son here, he made it too. So it's been around for a long time, many a year. And all we're gonna do is just mix this up, and as soon as the butter's melted, we're gonna pour this into the butter, and then we're just gonna take the apple. It can be any kind of fruit. It can be apples, peaches, cherries, blueberries, blackberries, any kind of fruit you want.
Even cherry.
Even cherry. So we'll be back in a moment.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and pour the batter into the butter. It is hot, so be careful.
So it came out of the oven. All this goodie out. And then
you do not want to stir this, guys. Just leave it sitting like that.
And then you just put your fruit in. And with this fruit, I have the pie filling, but you don't have to have the pie filling. You can have like the peaches that will go in here also. So it don't have to be just pie filling. If you think that the fruit that you put in, that you're not using pie filling, you may want to use maybe a 1/4 cup of sugar to sweeten your fruit. You can do that before you add it. And this is all you do to this. You leave it just like that. You don't stir it.
Now once it cooks, guys, all of the crust part will rise up and the fruit will actually sink towards the bottom.
We'll come back in a minute and you'll see it's going to take an hour to bake on 350.
We're at 350. Setting a little timer for an hour. Then it's going to be time for some yum, 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 yum. Come on.
Oh, looky there, how nice and yummy that looks. That's scrumptious. Scrumptious, scrumptious. Don't that just make your mouth water?
That looks amazing, guys. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit and then we'll go ahead and try it.
Yeah, we'll dip it up.
All right, guys, the cobbler has cooled down. It is time to get in it and go ahead and try it. Come on.
All right. My son says I don't talk loud enough, so I got to talk loud. We're going to dish it up. Pan's still hot though, even though it's cooled down. We're gonna dig into this crust. Look how that crust is. Oh,
It's one of my favorite things about the cobbler is the crust.
Oh, that crust.
It's all nice and crunchy and chewy.
Yes, it is.
Somebody's done decided to come in here and smelling something. Precious, what are you doing?
She says, I can smell that food. I might can't hear very well, but I can still smell. They look delicious. Isn't that nice?
I like it. Now the important thing, to try it.
Alright, son, you know it's gonna be good. So tell me how yummy good it is.
All right, let's see what we're working with. I know it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
I feel like a little kid again. I gotta blow on my food.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't have any vanilla ice cream or it would cool it off.
Mm-hmm. I have not had a cobbler in a while, guys. This is amazing. Y'all want a bite? Too bad.
But you have seen it done. And I will put the recipe
description. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be about it for this video right here. I hope you enjoyed this old school recipe from way back in the what's happening times. But I'm going to go ahead and dig on in and finish this. So until we see each other again, come on, learn with Nana, come on.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like. And y'all have a blessed day.